Hello and welcome back to Live Happily Ever Now. I am your host, Carrie Briggs. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just being along this journey with me. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a solo podcast, and you may have realized that my posting has shifted now from weekly to bi-weekly. And I am in the energy, I am in the season of life where I am doing things that feel good. I'm doing less is more. And I'm focusing on the things that bring me immense amounts of joy. I'm not saying this podcast does not bring me joy. It completely and utterly does. But I'm also in the transition of my life where my focus needs to be solely on myself and my children. So by doing that, I am posting this. So there's a little update about that. The title of this podcast, and it came to me this morning, is You Can't Go Over It. You can't go around it. You have to go through it, or you get to go through it. And that is the most beautiful example description that I can give through everything that is happening right now. So I am not ready to fully talk about everything that's happening in my life right now. It's not fully my place to explain everything because it's not just me who's involved. However, I can say this. Uh, I've been going through it. I have been going through it for the past couple months, especially the past month and a half. And it's been really fucking rough, to be like completely blunt and completely vulnerable and completely honest. Most days there's a lot of tears. Most days there's a lot of um, numbness. And this morning was definitely like a numb day and a tear day, and I'm just moving through it. And that's the thing I want to talk about, is this moving through it. We as humans, when we're going through intensely stressful situations, we tend to shut down. Our nervous system goes into fight, flight, or freeze, and or fawn, and we don't know how to function. We go back to um we want to escape it. We want to figure out how to escape it. How do I not feel this thing right now? How do I stop feeling like this? And I think it's really important for me to talk about this because I'm going through it, and there's other people who are going through things as well, that even though I do all of this work, even though I work on the nervous system regulation, I have amazing, incredible, energetic tools to get me through things. I do talk therapy. I have mentors. I have guides. I have people in my circle. I am moving my body. I'm aware of all of these things, all of these tools that I have at my disposal to get me through these things. And I'm still finding myself saying, how do I escape this feeling? How do I make it stop? How do I just pause it so that I can just breathe for a moment? And I have the awareness that I have the awareness around it. And it's in those moments where I'm looking for an escape. I'm looking for a way to numb myself so I don't have to feel it. And I stop. And I say, is numbing it going to do anything right now? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. It's not going to do anything. Do I still want to? Yes, because I'm human. Because there is only so much that a person can take. And here's the thing, too. I am fully, completely, and utterly aware that everything that I am going through right now, I am equipped to handle. Otherwise, I would not be going through it right now. Does it make it easy? No. Is it still fucking hard? Yes, it is. Do I want to be in the fetal position and cry most of the time? Yes, I do. But I know that I am deeply supported by universe. I know that I'm deeply supported by my guides, that by my ancestors, by Gaia. I am actively doing these things every single day, even though I don't want to. Even though I don't want to. Even though I would rather lay in bed all day and sleep and do absolutely nothing. I'm still connecting. I'm still grounding. I'm still finding ways to move through it. And I think that's the biggest piece that I have found through everything, is that multiple times a day, I'm looking for an escape. I'm looking for a way to stop. And I say, how do I move through this right now? And I will give myself 30 seconds, a minute, 10 minutes to cry, to rage, to journal, to scream, to swear, to beat a pillow, to do whatever it is until I feel a little bit better. And it's not making it go away completely, but I've chosen, because I have this awareness, because I have this knowledge, that I cannot fucking escape this. Everything that I'm going through, I have to go through it. There is no way around it. There is no way over it. There is no way to move it out of it. I have to, I get to go through this. And when you have the awareness, when you have the understanding that there is no other option, yes, we can numb. You could drink, you can smoke, you can go on social media, you can Netflix all day long, you could sleep, you could have sex with random people, whatever it is that you do to numb yourself and stop yourself from feeling, you can do that. But you still have to go through whatever it is you're going through. It's like putting a pin in it. When you say, "Oh, I'm just gonna like," you have a big emotion coming up. You're going through something that's really fucking hard, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna go drink all night long. It's like you're putting a pin in that timeline of whatever's happening. It's not gonna like move forward. You're gonna be right where you were if you go and do all these things. And then as soon as you stop feeling and as soon as you're not numb anymore, you come right back to that pin. But when you choose to move through it, when you choose to accept, and again, it fucking sucks. There is no easy way to put this. There's no sugarcoating anything that you're going through. Whatever it is, it's going to suck. But the fastest way to feel and move is to go through it. Is to say, I have all these big emotions. I would love to push them away right now, but I'm going to feel them. I'm going to give myself permission 5 minutes to feel them. This morning, I had a very big emotional morning, and I kept on trying to hide it from my kids. And I kept on trying to like, no, I'll just process it later. No, I'll process it later. And, I did have, there are times and places because I have children that I do kind of bottle it up and I pause it for a minute because I need other people are involved. Anyway, so I let a little bit out this morning. And then after I dropped them off from school, I gave myself permission the entire way home from school to just cry, to get really fucking upset, to yell, to scream, to be like, this is not fucking fair. I gave myself that time to get it out of my body because I kept on trying to escape that emotion all morning long. I kept, how do I not cry right now? How do I not feel this emotion? I have all these big things coming up right now. How do I not feel it? I gave myself the time and the space to feel it. Am I better? Meh, a little bit. Did it solve the situation? Absolutely not, because this is a situation that's not going to be solved instantly. It's going to take a long time. But I gave myself permission to feel the thing. I gave myself permission to move through whatever emotion was coming up. It's kind of like every time that we ignore, it's like I like using like the pressure cooker analogy. You have all these emotions and you're like, I'm just not going to feel it right now. So you put it in the pressure cooker. Okay. I have this big feeling come up. I'm not going to feel it right now. I'm just going to put it in the pressure cooker. This thing's not processing it. Going to put it in the pressure cooker. As soon, it eventually, it becomes so fucking full that it's all going to explode. And that's what happens when you choose not to. And again, we're all going to move through things in the way that we need to move through them. I'm explaining my process that the fastest way to get through it is to get through it. And you get to. And here, like, you get to move through this. Whatever it is that you're going through, big or small, no matter what it is, you are going to get through it. That's a promise that I can make you. I can't tell you when. I can't tell you how long it's going to take. I can't tell you the exact moment, day, or time. But I can promise you this. You will get through this. And there is a beautiful fucking rainbow on the other side. Whatever that is. You will find your happiness again. You will get to those moments where it's just beautiful. And you find those pieces of yourself. But you're going to come out so much stronger on the other side. And you're going to become this incredible version of yourself because you chose to move through it instead of avoid it. Because most of the population will avoid. They will go around, they will numb, and they will not process. And it just creates this chaos of unhealthy things. So I honor you. If you're going through something, I see you. I love you. There are beautiful, incredible ways to move through things. And if you are going through it, reach out to somebody. Because I promise you, you are not a burden. You are incredible, worthy. You are loved. You are amazing. You are a light. You are needed. And you're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. And on the other side, I can promise you, it's going to be fucking magical. can't go over it. You can't go around it. You get to go through it. I love you. I will see you later. Bye.